Alright, hello, and welcome to video number 15 of Etrian Odyssey 2, the 3DS remake. So, since last time, got most of the money I need. For that, just still need another couple thousand.
I'll have something better next time.
So, one more round of this. Something I've done like 8 or 9 or 10 times. I haven't been counting already. Off screen between the last video to this one. Okay. Use the force. Still say he reminds me of one of the bosses in Final Fantasy III. Of course. The NES Final Fantasy III, the one released in Japan in 1990, but overlooked for a PS1 remake in the late 90s, and again for Game Boy Advance remake in the mid-2000s. Didn't get an American release until the DS remake in 06, 16 years after its initial Japanese release. That Final Fantasy III. Not the one released here at the time on the Super Nintendo, which was actually Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, renumbered to avoid confusion. Way to go, Squaresoft. You really avoided that confusion. That's why I had to take the time to explain that now, in case somebody was confusing, the two Final Fantasy IIIs with the other, one with the other. Somebody was thinking 6 as 3 and like, what? That enemy ain't in this game. What are you talking about? That's 6, not 3. Wow. At least it wasn't supposed to be. Of course, like I've said before, I still don't get why that game, parts 1 and 2 before it, and 4, 5, and 6 after it all got remade and re-released for both the Sony PlayStation PS1 and the Game Boy Advance. 3 never did until the DS remake. Why? What was it about Part 3 that caused it to be skipped over twice for remakes? And as for its initial release in the NES original form, that I still don't get either. I mean, yeah, okay, I see what Nintendo of America was thinking, wanting the next, since the first Final Fantasy game wasn't released in America until July of 1990, by then Squaresoft had already started working on Part 4 for the Super Nintendo. Nintendo of America wanted the next Final Fantasy game to be for their new system. That part I get, okay, fine. But like I said the other day in one of my They were still making NES games well into 1994, early 95. Still would have had time to release 2 and 3 on the NES. Wouldn't have had to read number 4 as 2. And oh well. Of course. I mean, I'm sure they probably wonder that same thing themselves all these years later, but like, what the hell were we thinking? I'm still glad, I'm glad Enix, the other half of today's Square Enix, didn't do that with their Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest franchise. You know, 1 through 4 were released on the NES. Parts 5 and 6 were released on the Super Nintendo, but in Japan only. Part 7 was released here on the PS1. I'm glad they didn't pull a Nintendo of America. They didn't play a Final Fantasy and rename Part 7 Part 5, since 5 and 6 were never released here until the DS remakes years later. We'd have 2 Dragon Quest Vs, like we have 2 Final Fantasies 2 and 3. Luckily, by then, Nintendo of America learned from their mistakes, I guess. Since it was Nintendo of America that did that, not Square or Enix themselves. Renumbered it for North American release. Okay. Now, that should be enough. Sell off the items.
Oh, come in.
Oh, here we go with that again.
Take
More
good
than
care
enough
of them.
to buy that. 108 attack point increase. Expensive, but in my opinion, worth it. His attack will go up from 215 to 323.
Here you go.
How would you stop? You only do that when I'm recording. Never slowed down like that when I was playing the game, doing all that off-screen grinding to get the extra money to buy that sword.
Thank you for your business.
Of course, then again, it probably was, and I wouldn't have noticed because I had the sound turned down and listening to the elves during that process. So, yeah. Anyways, also,
Hey, you. Alright. What's this one, huh?
usually have this one done before I even get to the third strat, Icy Land, floors 10 through 15, but since I waited so long to do those recipe book side quests, and preparing those meals and whatnot, which obviously triggers this. Okay, I think I already got that set up for promotions.
Well, I'm counting on you. Well, I'm counting on you.
Oh, it's you guys.
I didn't do that either? Okay, well. Town development. Thought I did this.
You want this?
There goes the rest of my money. I'm now
Anything
broke.
else you
Well,
need?
27 bucks, not exactly broke.
Later.
Yeah, much later. Okay, well, if the completion of this side quest depends on any more of that, I'm going to have to finish that side quest off later. So, for now, Well, first off, stay at the inn. Oh, wait a minute, I don't even have enough money for that.
Come again.
Never mind. I don't even have enough money for inn fare. Damn, I am broke. Okay. Fine. In the last video, I used the Ygdrassil key I got from the Clever Roost side quest a few videos ago to explore floors 3, 2, and 1, backwards order, the secret areas on each floor. Now time to get started doing that same thing on the second strat. No, not that way. Starting on floor 8, or 1 room, 1 item. Off in the bottom left corner of the floor map. Over there. Oh, whoopee. Well, that sells for a few $1,000, I guess. Alright, well that completes mapping this floor. Bottom part of the map never does get filled out, even during post-game. Alright, now floor 10 in the upper right corner of the floor map, on the way to the main strat boss, Flame Demon. There was another one of those doors. Speaking of which, could fight the boss of this strat again if I really wanted to, but eh. I'm here for this. Secret area, so to speak. Ooh. Which door is it behind? Door A, B, or C? I mean, yeah. Ages old gag. Okay. Much easier to do, well, not really easier, but much quicker doing this, actually playing it on the 3DS with either the stylus or your fingertip. But ooh, sparkly. Of course, I really don't need any more levels, experience level ups for a while now. I mean, that could, be a problem for people who like low-level playthroughs of RPGs. You do all the side quests, all of the side quests, the grinding it's going to take to do some of those fetch quests, you're probably going to end up being over-leveled as a result. since you get a small amount of experience for each side quest completion, then you probably gain a level during all that grinding for the materials for those fetch quests. So yeah, 100% completion, you'll probably end up way too over leveled. Like an Aria of Sorrow, if you're going to get all the enemy souls, all the grinding you'd have to do, or Dawn of Sorrow, the sequel to the game, likewise. If you're going to 100% complete the game, all ability souls, yeah, you're probably going to end up way too highly leveled as a result for any kind of low-level playthrough challenge. Same thing with this game. If you do all of the side quests, yeah, level 47 already. Of course, 2 of those levels I got off screen doing the grinding for that money to buy the sword I just bought at the start of this video, but alright. Well, that's it. Alright, fine. Let's go down here. So I think this is a small little... Yeah, that's what I... No, I guess not. Is it the other room that is then? Thought one of these was just a little square, rectangular 2 by... Yeah, it's this one. I knew one of them was. Just a little room, nothing in it. Just there to fill out extra space in the map, basically. Big deal. That reminds me, I should... How many of those do I have? Ooh. Alright, I should start getting rid of some of this crap. I mean... For some people, probably not crap, as they could probably use these more than I do. But like I said, I don't really care for this whole Grimoire Stone setup. To me, it's just an annoyance, since you can't get rid of them like you can sell items at the shop. You know, highlight, like how you can highlight one, and then hit the button and highlight all of them. Sell them all at once. You can't do that with getting rid of these. You got to painstakingly, one after the other, get rid of them one at a time. One after the other. There is no quick and easy way of getting rid of the ones you don't want. Like buying potions in the NES original Final Fantasy game. God forbid you wanted to buy 99 of them. You had to sit here mashing buttons for the longest damn time. Since you couldn't buy in bulk in the original version of that game. I mean, you can in all of the more recent remakes, but in the NES original, no. Limit Break. This isn't Final Fantasy VII. And even if it was, Limit Break. Omni Slash? No, that's not until late game or mid game. But easier to get later in the game. But anyways, yeah. Alright, get rid of the rest of those off screen between parts. Between videos. Yeah. Wouldn't mind that whole Grimoire Stone setting if it was easier to get rid of the ones you don't want. But holy shit, you forget about those and let that go pile up to all 400 you can possibly carry. Good God, trying to get rid of all 400 of them. One by one, individual. Just takes for frickin' ever. Okay, wait a minute. What's this down here then? Oh, okay. That's just going to lead back to that door. Loop around. Loop-de-loop. Likewise. Okay. Map filler. Okay, that one goes... Yeah, okay, never mind. Hold that thought. If I'm remembering correctly, that one goes to the stairway to the next floor. Damn. That thing had over... Wow. I got... Monster Codex. $396. Okay. Yeah, that's from the... Okay, where's the... $23. Damn. That's more than any of the enemies, including the final boss in the NES original of the first Final Fantasy game, where even the final boss only had 2,000 hit points. Yeah. Granted, in the Game Boy Advance remake that I usually play whenever I play that game, he has 20,000, but... Oh, one of those rooms again. So, you know, this one, I think, loops around. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's right. Something over here. Yeah. I was going to say, that can't be right. It's not like these guys to leave that much map on film. I mean, usually there's only like one little narrow road right there, or like, well, you can't really see my mouse cursor on the video, but yeah. Usually they don't leave that much unmapped, or that much of the map unused, usually. Yeah. Trying to point that out with my mouse cursor before realizing I have the recording program set to not to capture mouse, not to capture that, so anybody watching this video isn't going to see that arrow anyways. course, this game is one of the reasons I chose to have it set that way. So the entire time I'm doing this, people can, hey, your mouse, your cursor is still showing on the video, dude. Yes. Nobody's going to see that anyway once this video is done and uploaded. Alright, that's pretty much it for this floor, except for that one little straightaway that I backed away from over here. That leads to the secretive areas of floor 9. Oh, goody. So enthusiastic about that one. Oops, one door too far, however you want to put that. Just a little too far north. This is the... Okay, actually, where was that? Somewhere around here. Well, maybe not, because this is here. Never mind. I was thinking there was another one of those shortcuts, like over there on the right hand side of the screen. One of those shortcuts you open up by going through it, but maybe not since this is here. Okay, well now that I've opened up the fast travel warp back here, this floor is not just empty rooms with a few random battles. Yeah, foes here can be rather annoying regardless of what weapons you are equipped with or how highly leveled up you are. The foe enemies here can be annoying regardless. So, before I go any further with this, I'm going back.
Oh, of course.
Sell all this stuff.
Take good care of them. Oh,
What? Okay, what?
thank you
Huh?
very much.
I don't remember ever seeing that dialogue before.
Thank you for your business.
Didn't I already complete?
Hey, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
I forgot all about that side. Okay, I feel like an idiot now. I forgot all about that side quest. Big deal. Alright. Save that for later.
Well, I'm counting on you.
Right now,
Oh, good night, Dad.
stay at the inn,
The guest book is here.
which saves your game as well as replenishes hit points and MP or TP, whatever. Now, fully healed and rested and game saved. One of my least favorite parts of this game, or this version of it, since this whole part was never in the original, at least not that I remember. Granted, I never really played much of the optional stuff in the original version of the game, so it might have been I just never noticed, but yeah. Okay. Wait, up, not down. Oh goody, here we go. Now you can't see it from this viewpoint because it's off to the right there. But one of those baby salamanders from floors 7 or 10. Basically fueling this guy here that you see on the edge of the screen. The trick to beating these guys, one, that's going to take a while because of how many hit points they have, but also you want to lead them away from the path of the fire from the baby salamanders, otherwise they can auto regen back to full health and you're right back where you started from. And yeah, so before you fight them, make sure to lead them out of the path of the salamanders' fire, their fuel basically put. Otherwise, you could be in for a very, very long battle that you might not even be able to win. Alright. Safe distance away from... And now... You don't want to use magic. At least as far as I can tell, I might be wrong about that, but in my experience it seems like they consume the magic and turn it into hit point recovery for themselves. So, yeah. Physical attack only for the most part. Unless there's some magic spell that I'm not aware of that you can use that they don't. Yeah. Did I say this battle was going to take a while? Multiply that by like, I don't know, I've never actually counted, but rough guessing I'd say like close to a dozen of these things throughout this floor. Yeah. Challenging, yes, but annoying at the same time. Now, on a normal playthrough, I just use those force attacks. Go back to the inn, save up, heal up, come back out, fight a few more, and get through this that way. Save a little time, but since I'm recording this playthrough for anyone watching these videos to see, I'll try to make a little more strategic than that. Not just cheese my way through it. Yeah. By the way, that sword that cost me nearly 130,000 bucks. $171 from them. 175. 308. Yeah. Definitely makes a difference. Damage done to enemies with it. That's why I wanted to have at least one of those before doing this part. I mean, I would have preferred having 2 or 3 of them, but... I don't need to heal right now. Yeah, look at that. That's after 10 completed rounds. They still got a quarter of their health left. I mean, yes, I know they're a late game boss, mini boss. They're supposed to be difficult. I get that part, but here it's not even really all that difficult as long as you remember to keep an eye on your hit points and heal up when need be. They're not even really all that difficult. Just annoying how long it takes to defeat them. There's no real trick to it, just mash the attack button. Heal up when need be. What's the challenge? It's not like they use any status ailment, confusion or sleep on you that you have to worry about. Oh, wait a minute. It's not. I gotta make that that magic, those magic points last for a while yet. So like I said, I still got like, again, I don't know exactly how many there are. It's not like I've ever counted them. But rough guessing, I'd say a dozen of these things on this floor. Granted, a couple of them you can kind of cheese in a sort of way that I'll explain a little more detailed later after this battle is over. Just die, geek. Thank you. Finally, that took what, 15 turns? 15 rounds? But yeah. In some occasions, if you can get between the baby salamander here, you know, and the lava basher, if you can get between the two, kill the baby salamander before it has a chance to breathe that fire, the lava basher enemy would be very easy to defeat without its fuel, so to speak. Which you'll be able to do a couple cases, but not too often. I mean, I'll show that, actually visually show that a little later on this floor section, but which you want for if you're even going to attempt bestiary completion, all enemies, you're going to have to do that at least once because that unfueled version of those lava bashers also have their own bestiary entry, so yeah. Okay, wait a minute. What's over here? Oh, there's a whole nother. Oh yeah, okay. The doorway to the next room. Okay, so this is all just one empty room then? Yeah, okay, well then in that case, save a little time here. Since this video is going to be long enough as it is, just fighting those things. All 12 or 13 or however many of them are on this floor. I mean, I suppose I could edit some of those battles out, since it's all the same thing. Like I said, unless you can somehow manage to get between the baby salamander and that lava basher, kill the salamander before he can breathe the fire. Otherwise, yeah, every battle with those lava bashes is going to be the same thing you just saw. 14, 15 rounds worth. I mean, unless there's some strategy I'm not aware of, which I'm not going to say, I'm not going to even try to pretend is not possible. I'm not going to say I know everything about this game. I'd only be fooling myself if I even attempted to do so, but I mean, as far as I know, there's no way to cheese that other than with the force attack option, which you can only use 4 times without going back to the inn and recharging it. Other than that, as far as I know, there's no other way to cheese these battles that I'm aware of. Yeah, see what I mean there? The undeveloped version of it. Versus the version of it once it gets its fire fuel. Alright. Edit this battle out since it's just going to be a carbon copy of the last one. Yeah, usually when I'm playing this game, actually on my 3DS, I'll frickin' wait until later to do this when the other two frontline party members, Maribel and Tifa in this case, each have one of those $128,000 Leviathan swords, cutting out a few rounds of these battles since they're doing more damage then. But didn't really want to wait that long on this playthrough. Probably should have, but oh well, too late now, right? I mean, again, you know, like I was just saying, it's not like these battles are really all that challenging, just tedious. As long as you remember to keep an eye on your hit points and heal when needed, just basically mashing the A button. No strategy involved. You're not like some of the post-game so-called super bosses. They're, it's actually difficult. They have status ailments and special attacks that can kill your party in one fell swoop, and there's actually challenge involved there. Here, no. Just mash that A button. And heal occasionally here and there, but actually, scratch that. Yeah, I better just in case. How does that old saying go? Better to be safe than sorry? Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it might. Okay, fine. Oh well, so I didn't need to heal quite yet. Oh well. Okay, by the way, looking at the screen now, actually, okay, they'll find these things are called lava beasts, not lava bashers. Obviously thinking of some other game that has that enemy name. Yeah, lava beasts, fine. Anyways, edit out. Fighting these guys again. Of course, these guys are wimps now. Not like the first time when we just made it to floor 7 and fought one of these guys for the first time in the playthrough. They were a little more difficult then, but now... Yeah. Okay, what's up here? Oh, that's just where he was. Okay. Anything over here I might be missing? Nope. Alright. Oh goody, here we go again. Another lava beast. Okay. Oh goody, yippee. Okay. No big deal. No, not. Okay. Frig it. I don't care, so I got that extra line there. Alright. Ooh, forgot about you. The fuel source for that last lava beast. Which again, as I was thinking to myself as I fought that last battle with one of those, I really don't know why the designers gave those guys so many hit points. Not even a challenging boss, just tedious. 23,000. Those are main bosses there. Okay, where are they? Lava Beast. 12,000. Seems like more than that when you're fighting them, but okay. Seems more like 22,000 or. But even so, 12,000 for a enemy that really doesn't even have any strategy. Just mash the button. Hey. Breathe on me, will ya? Dang it. Yeah, he's right. Ah, dang it, he's parked right in front of the thing. There's no way to get in between the two. Crapola! Alright, back up, get it away from the source. Make sure it's away from that heat source. And I mean, these guys wouldn't be as bad if they didn't take as long. I mean, general RPG idea, they're fire enemies. Use ice spells. But here, at least in my experience, you can't even do that. They just take the magic and use it and somehow absorb it into healing energy, or however you want to put that, you know. They just end up healing themselves, basically put. So. I mean, unless I just got unlucky the few times I actually tried that with these guys. Maybe it's not a guaranteed thing, just random. Oh, good God. So frickin' tedious. Alright. One more battle with those things done. And as for you, Mr. Fuel Source for those things. Why is it so... Never mind. Well, there you are. Where's the... Oh, there isn't one. Okay, you're just here by yourself. Huh. Weird for this floor. I mean, on floor 7, where we first saw these things, a lot of times saw these guys only one at a time, all by themselves, so to speak. But here, kind of weird. Usually where there's one of these, there's one of those lava beasts somewhere close by. Okay. Let's see. Is it this room? No, it's the next one, I think. Actually, there is one thing. I think it's this room that has one of those. Yeah, right there. First shortcut, so to speak. Okay, can I get it? Not in the mood for random battles right now, game. Oh, owie! Stop tickling me! You little wimp, wuss. Go away! Right now. Nope. Dang, that didn't work as planned. Thought I could get in between the two, but yeah, shoot. Wrong way. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Time for a little cheese. I know. Major cheese. So sue me. Now that I know to face the other direction this time. Try that again. Facing the right way this time. Actually, not that way. That's just gonna... What? Did I highlight that? Hold on. No, I didn't. Thought I did that. Good. Okay, well. I haven't opened that one yet. This is the one I opened. Alright, try this again. Intercept, so to speak. Stop him from breathing his fire. At least on that lava beast behind us. There. Now, this thing has no fuel source. Much easier to deal with. Yeah, much better. Too bad they can't all be that easy or that quick. Of course, as you just saw and as I mentioned earlier, item and bestiary completion, you have to do that at least once since they give you a different item and have their own bestiary entry. Really, Buster? You dare to try to breathe fire on me even though I wasn't bothering you? Just trying to map out the room? Yeah, you still oh, okay, fine. Have it your way, buddy. I wasn't even bothering you. I was just trying to map out the room. Take that. Oh, okay, nothing else over there. Alright, fine. Now, can I do that again? Here? Nope. Damn. Crapola. Ah, you. Alright, fine. Alright. Major cheese. So I got an idea. Cheese the crap out of this battle. Well, at least cut it down to half for the rounds it's going to take. Or more than that. Instead of 14, anywhere between 14 to 18 turns. Or rounds. Down to 3 or 4. that up. Leave.
Oh, come in.
Oh, would you stop?
I'll take good care of them.
Like I care.
I'll take good care of them.
Throw them away for all I care.
I'll take
Again for the
good care of
dozenth
them.
time. If I cared, I wouldn't be selling them to you.
I'll take good care of them. I'll take good care of them. Thank you for your business. Welcome. Okay, good night then. The guest book is here.
Alright. Well, that completes this video. Finish off that section of floor 9 there. And maybe get on with the rest of the main game. The 4th strat on the next video, or at least the one after it. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.